local authorities will have new powers in their areas. They will be able to close specific premises, shut public outdoor spaces, and cancel events. These powers will enable local authorities to act more quickly in response to outbreaks where speed is paramount. Action by local councils will not always be sufficient, so next week we will publish draft regulations which clearly set out how central government can intervene more effectively at a local level. Where justified by the evidence, ministers will be able to close whole sectors or types of premises in an area, introduce local stay-at-home orders, prevent people entering or leaving defined areas, reduce the maximum size of gatherings beyond national rules, or restrict transport systems serving local areas. It's now the case, and has been for some time, that anyone, anywhere in the UK with symptoms can get a test without delay. We're also testing increasing numbers of people who don't have symptoms but who are at higher risk. As we approach winter, we will need to go further, not least as many more people will show COVID-like symptoms as a result of seasonal illnesses and therefore require a test. So we will further increase testing capacity to at least 500,000 antigen tests a day, that's 3.5 million antigen tests a week, by the end of October. We will also, of course, give the NHS the resources it needs. And today I can confirm that we're providing an additional £3 billion of funding to the NHS in England to get ready for winter. Scotland, Wales and Northern Ireland will also receive additional funds. This will allow the NHS to continue to use the extra hospital capacity acquired from the independent sector and also to maintain the Nightingale hospitals until the end of March. This new funding comes on top of the additional £30 billion of funding for health and social care that we've already announced this year. So, we're making sure we're ready for winter and planning for the worst. We will update our advice on going to work. Instead of government telling people to work from home, we're going to give employers more discretion and ask them to make decisions about how their staff can work safely. That could mean, of course, continuing to work from home, which is one way of working safely, and which has worked for many employers and employees. Or it could mean making workplaces safe by following COVID-secure guidelines. Whatever employers decide, they should consult closely with their employees and only ask people to return to their place of work if it is safe. We intend to bring back audiences in stadia and to allow conferences and other business events to recommence. Again, these changes must be done in a COVID-secure way, subject to the successful outcome of pilots. Throughout this period, we will look to allow more close contact between friends and family where we can. It is my strong and sincere hope that we will be able to review the outstanding restrictions and allow a more significant return to normality from November at the earliest, possibly in time for Christmas. Let me reassure them and reassure you that we will not hesitate at any stage to put on the brakes. From May the 11th onwards, this plan has been conditional, and it remains conditional. But if we continue to pull together, as we have done so far, I know we can beat this virus. Hoping for the best, but planning for the worst. And it's in that